Some of the problems that we have with these store-bought props, like these lurching werewolves and zombies, is that they quit lurching, just like that one did. I'm fixing to try and say this is a good fix, is disassemble the motor down here and then replace one of the gears that I found typically gets broken, and we will go from there. We're going to start off by disassembling a couple of items right off the bat. We're going to undo this screw here, which is the linkage that comes all the way up here, and then we will go over here, undo the 4 screws here, undo the 2 screws here that actually holds the motor in place, and then we will take off the cover right here with that screw, and then we will take off these 4 screws here to take off this whole box. So here we go. Okay, here you can see that I took off the covers, the big square cover here, the cover over the motor. I took off that screw, and then I took off that cover. So here we'll want to take off the belt off of that, because we'll be pulling the motor completely out. Then also pay attention to this little limit switch here, be careful with it. So we'll also take off this screw here, pull off the limit switch, pull off the glues that are holding it together, and then we'll pry this off and we will go from there. So far these are the only tools I've used. Pair of pliers, a little straight screwdriver, smaller straight screwdriver, and a little Phillips. You'll need a straight screwdriver to wedge down up under this to pry it off. Just be careful when you do it, and so you don't break it. And on this other side where so you had the motor that goes through here, you had the pulley here. You may have to take off the pulley. I did, but you may not have to. So we'll continue tearing this thing apart. Well, this is what the inside of the gear looks like, and typically what goes bad on this is that little gear right there gets a crack right down the center, so it actually slides and spins on that shaft. So we're going to take a look at it and see if this one is split. So I can actually tell that this is split. So you can see it right there. So we definitely have to replace that. So we just apply a little bit of force on the pin, push it down. And then once you get it going, you can just slide it completely out. So there we go, we got it off. I'll just take this out. And there we go. We got the little thingamajobby off. So it's a 8-tooth gear. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to show you a couple of possible replacements. Well, thanks to Bobby Atkinson, he found this gear set on eBay. Don't know exactly what it's called, but when I post a video, I'll post a link for this gear set. It's like 99 cents, and out of all these gears, there's only one that we'll need, and it will be that one right there. What I done was I found a metal gear. Looks like it might be a tad bit bigger, but I'm going to try it on this. So basically we'll just reverse order everything and put it all back together. Okay, I decided to use this metal gear, and as you can see, looks like it spins it fairly well. It's not 100%, doesn't look like, but it's close. But I'm willing to try it. So, but the little plastic gear that it comes in this little bag, it fits exactly right. So 99 cents, you have it fixed, but it'll just wind up breaking eventually again. So you can always stock up on those things to keep your $100 prop going. Or we'll see how long this one lasts. This brass gear is roughly $6 maybe. So we're going to try it. Well, we have this thing all assembled now, so there it is, all back together. It's running the metal gear, which I probably would not recommend. I'd probably go with that little plastic gear that I showed in another clip, because it's a little bit loud, but you can see that it works. I don't think that the metal gear will split like the plastic gear does. It's just a little bit noisier. So another problem that we see is this gear up here that operates the motor, and it's not a spring, because there's a gear up in here that's broken. So eventually I'll be taking that one apart and seeing which gear breaks on that, so that way we can fix it. But that's kind of how you'll fix the gears if you want to fix them. Of course, there's other different types of hacks that you can do with these things. I mean, well, you can throw up a pneumatic cylinder and wreak havoc with it, or just do away with this whole complete little motor setup and go with a geared motor. You have to modify limit switches and stuff to make it work, but right now this is going back stock with it. So as you can see, everything is working like it should. So there we go.